Hey everyone, welcome back to the Anderson Bros Outdoors. I'm Jake, and today we're coming at you from inside the shop office. It is extremely rainy and cold today. The shop doesn't have any wood in it, so I'm in the office with my little space heater. Today we are going to cover the updates and potential mishaps of the Redcat Ascent. Stay tuned. Don't mind the printers. We got a bunch of them things going on over there. Printing, trying to test out some new pieces. You can see I'm working on the old Vanquish VRD, chopping up the body and adding Velcro to the sides, but that's not what we're here for. Put that aside and bam. That was a little harder than I'd anticipated because of the broken link. We got the old Redcat Ascent on the bench here. You can see the back end's doing some funky things. Let's go ahead and take this body off. We didn't do anything to the body, so we're just going to leave that the way it is. Let's start with the changes that we made, shall we? Before we get into what went wrong, let's go into what went right. Starting at the top, we have removed the original motor and ESC. I put a battery up here, do at your own risk, but I did put a Hobbywing Fusion 2-in-1 1800 kV motor in here and replace the stock motor and ESC. So originally I was only going to replace the ESC, but I put a 1080 in it, and the stock motor, I just couldn't get it to crawl like I wanted it to, so I just ripped it all out and put in a Hobbywing 1800 kV 2-in-1 motor. This is an older one. I don't know if they actually sell these anymore, but I'll link in the description below something that is essentially similar to it. And then you can see I removed the battery tray. I didn't realize that it was just these two little pieces here, and they weigh next to nothing, so you could probably leave those there. The other thing that I did is you can see that on the rear shocks, I flipped them. I removed the eyelet holder on the top and the bottom, flipped the shock around, put them back into place, and put the shocks back on. I also removed the spring on the inside of the shock. I did remove that and replace the oil with some 40 weight oil. Pretty sure that the shocks come with 40 to 60 weight oil from the factory. No issue there. One of the other things that I did was on the rear axle here, all I did was I took these plastic brackets off and I flipped them, moved the bottom links to the bottom part of the bracket. You can see how these pop up past the axle. I don't really like that, this mounting hole right here. All I did was flip this bracket around, move this link to this hole, and bam, that's what we did in the rear here. This weekend, I did have some people come over to do like a Thanksgiving type friend style type whatever. They wanted to try out rock crawling. So I said, hey, I'm gonna go grab the Redcat. I'm gonna do another review on it, an update on adding the motor, and I want to see how everyone likes it. This is the result of that. So we didn't make it through a full battery pack, and you can see we've got some damages here. So let's pull that off and take a look at it. Super impressed with this bracket here because it is plastic and it didn't break. You can see that the link broke, but not that. And then looking at the link, so I'm not sure how this happened because it looks extremely disformed. And none of the other links look like that. I wasn't actually in the vicinity when this got broken, but I did go ahead and order some high clearance links that I have linked in the description below. I've also used them before on my Rock Pirate build. Gonna throw those on there and see how they perform. Other than that snafu, which is relatively minor in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, so again, extremely impressed with this servo. It is a torque spec fly sky. It says fly sky on it, maybe. I'm not sure. Can't really read it. It might say fly sky. Super impressed with this servo. The best RTR servo I've ever used. So much so that I haven't replaced it yet. It is working very well.
Alright, so let's transition into a little recording of the truck. As you can see, this is before the shock update. This is the usual spot where we normally go. I haven't been there in a while because it is a lot further away now for me. Well, look at those tires work. So this is the first obstacle that we did. It is one of the more challenging obstacles. As you can see, the old Redcat Ascent here is making it look easy.
Look at that.
I don't know if it's easy or if it's just we're used to the line by now. But it did a fantastic job there. It's just so smooth. The motor, it just works. The truck itself, for $300, I mean, you can't really complain. Whoops. Had a little mishap there. It'll be alright. Every time you think the truck isn't going to make it, it just amazes you and finds a way. It does hang up quite a bit, I do notice that. I think a lot of that is mostly due to the link locations on the axles. Like right there, I think that little piece on the bottom of the link is really holding it up. I probably could have gotten through this without reversing, just wiggling the front tires, but I was just so excited to drive the truck.
Sorry for the camera work, trying not to fall over here. At the same time, getting a good shot. Man, this truck makes it look easy. I don't know if it's easier or just this.
I was actually really impressed with this line here. You can see it has the perfect wheelbase to just climb right up it.
Super impressive.
This climb is a bit more challenging. I spent, I don't know, the better part of 30 minutes on this. I kind of wasted a lot of time here, which prevented me from running the truck a lot more than I wanted to. What ended up happening is the truck would always belly out and fall over.
Attempt 4 or 5. Here we go.
Couldn't get the front to settle down onto that rock and pull the rest of the truck up like that. That's how we wanted it to work. Unfortunately, it just never worked out the way that we needed it to work, and it would just fall over. So we just bypassed it.
6 or 7.
You can see we found a rock to belly us out there. Would have stopped any truck from moving forward.
That, my friends, was impressive. Did you see the complete lack of articulation? Oh, I don't know if we're going to make this. With the controller, nope, we're not going to make it. We'll reset and try again. Alright. I think we were right. How about there, maybe? Maybe not. Right about there. Oh, look. Was it? No. I'm gonna lose it again. That might be it right there. Got that driver wheel on that ledge over there. Oh, yeah. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, took it a little too hard there, didn't we? Yeah, we did. If this makes this climb, oh my goodness. It's gonna be crazy. And it looks like it's gonna. Oh no, we fell off. Try it again. Need it right about there, just like that. Like that. Oh my goodness. don't think you guys understand how vertical that is. That's how vertical it is.